What's going on YouTube? I'm back with another video, and this one we are headed to Elizabethtown, Kentucky for another card show. So it is very early. It's about 7:30 in the morning. Just hit up the ATM to get some cash for the show, and then we got our Chick-fil-A and we are ready to go. So it's about 45 to 50 minute drive from Louisville, and it starts at 9 o'clock. So I have been to this show twice before. The first time I found some really awesome deals. The second time, it was not worth going at all. So I did check on Facebook, and the guy who puts the show on said that I think about a week ago, there was like 20 tables booked. So hopefully this one will be a little better. The last one I went to, there was probably like 7 or 8 tables. And like I said, it was just not worth the drive. So hopefully this one is better, but I'm excited. It's been a little bit since I've been to a card show. So I will check back in with you guys in about an hour. All right, guys, so we just made it to Elizabethtown. It is a little bit before 9, so I am just a little bit early, but that's fine. I'm probably about to head in here. So it's kind of funny. This is my 3rd show in Elizabethtown that I've been to, and all 3 shows have been at different locations. So that's kind of random, but hopefully this is a good one. Like I said, first one that I went to was pretty good. Second one, not so good. So we'll see what this one has in store. But real quick, before I go in, typically I bring my dome box with a few cards that I'm willing to trade, and then also have that box just for anything that I pick up. I didn't bring that today. I'm here pretty much strictly to buy. I'm not really, I don't really have a ton of cards right now that I'm willing to trade. So like I said, I hit the ATM up earlier, picked up some cash, and that's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm going to be trying to see if anything catches my eye. Hopefully I can find some Prism or Contender stuff that I do not have. And yeah, with that out of the way, let's go ahead and head in. All right, guys, so we made it back home, and it was a pretty decent show. It was a little on the small side. So like I said, I thought on Facebook he said that there were 20 tables sold, but I think there was probably closer to maybe 10 to 15 tables there. And as you probably saw from one of the clips there, it was actually in a very big space, which was pretty nice. So I did make a few pickups, didn't really pick up a ton of stuff, but there were some good deals, I thought. And then also ran into a subscriber and a guy who I've mentioned before who has sent me a care package. And then I've seen him at another show here locally. So that is Lion Photography. And he gave me another little care package, but I am actually going to save that for probably the next video. I think that should be tomorrow. I'm gonna have a mail day video because I have like 3 packages, I believe. And so that would be kind of small. So I'm just gonna include that in that mail day video, which this was actually supposed to be some mail, but then we knew that we were gonna see each other today. So he just went ahead and brought that, which was super awesome. And I'm excited to get into that and see what cards he gave me. So other than that, I did pick up a few one-touches. There's a guy there at the local shows who always has a ton of supplies. And I picked up 3 55.1 touches and then 2 of these black 35.1 touches. So Actually have not picked these up at all before, and I've been kind of wanting to pick up a few of these black ones, and he had a bunch of these, so went ahead and picked up two. I think there are certain cards that these black one touches look really cool. Honestly, probably the obsidian cards would probably look pretty cool in these black ones. So picked up a few of those. That was 10 bucks. Those were $2 a piece. And then here are the few card pickups that I made. So I'll start here with some soccer. I was actually really surprised to see any soccer at all, period. But there was one guy there who did have a couple of these grab bags, and honestly, there was really only a couple of cards that I wanted in there, but he did not want to break them up. And I got the whole bag for $7, which I think, honestly, I could probably grade a couple of these and make it well worth it. So like I said, this bag of soccer cards here was $7, and it has a lot of refractors in here. So this one is a Huang Min Sun blue to 199, and this one is one that I was thinking about sending to be graded. And then also this silver Manchester City card. I thought these were really cool and didn't get any in my Prism box that I opened and didn't pick any up, but I think these cards are super cool with just the Premier League team logos on there, and that is a silver, so that's pretty cool. And then I'll just kind of flip through these. There's a Cristiano Ronaldo hyper, and then like I said, I'll just kind of fly through these. These are all either some type of parallel or inserts. So Wes Morgan, silver. There's another silver. The multicolor, I believe those are called. There's another hyper. Fireworks insert. So some pretty solid players. Issa Diop, hyper. Jamal Lascelles, which another one of, I actually sent another one of his cards to PSA. Probably shouldn't say that. I guess if you want to look it up, you can. But that is the one who I have mentioned before that got a PSA 10. That's how I know that submission should be close to coming back, because I highly, highly doubt anyone else sent this guy to be graded. So if you want to check that out, you can. But hopefully should be getting some PSA cards back soon. And then there's a purple Ashley Young, and that one is actually to 99. So pretty short print on that one. And then a red, I can't remember what the reds are to, 149. So a few short print cards here. Roberto Firmino, blue. And then we got another purple. I'm not familiar with that player. Again, to 99. And then our one more silver, James Tompkins. So a few in there that I think I might send to PSA to be graded, and hopefully that will make that worth it. Only in that $7, so not a big deal. And then the majority of these cards are from the guy who actually puts on the show. And as always, he had some stuff that was very, very well priced. So Kyler Murray base card, picked that up for $1. And that is a little bit off center, but I figured, you know, for $1, can't go wrong there. And then one of my favorite cards so far that has been released this year is actually Absolute. So I did not open any Absolute myself, but I think Absolute looks much, much better this year. At least I'm not a big fan of the auto and memorabilia cards out of Absolute, but just I guess like the base versions, I think these look really cool. So picked up a Cam Reddish to 75 for $1. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. Cam Reddish certainly has some potential, so we'll see on that one. And then picked this up for $2. Darius Bazley out of Contenders. There wasn't really any Contenders at all at this show. I think this was probably one of the only cards at the show from Contenders. So picked that up for $2, like I said. A Luka Silver, picked that up for 50 cents. This one was the draft class from Fast Break. I really like these draft class cards. And that one was, again, 50 cents. And then a Fernando Tatis Jr. out of Bowman's Best rookie card. And again, 50 cents. So I don't really know anything about that card other than, you know, it's Fernando Tatis, who's an awesome player. And then it is Bowman's Best. But I'm guessing that is some type of insert, power producers. And, you know, 50 cents, I figured, sure, I'll pick up a Tatis rookie. And then the last two pickups are a LeBron just base. And I think this one is pretty well centered. And I mean, these, like I said, I picked this up for $1. So I'm probably gonna send this to PSA, which is another $11. So I'll have 12 bucks into this card. If this comes back as a 10, this is like a $50 card. So, you know, I figured for $1 and then $11 to PSA, I would give that a try. Not too much risk there to try to turn that into 50 bucks. And then the last card I picked up is my first Jordan Bone Silver. Now this one will definitely not be going to PSA or anything like that. It wouldn't be worth it right now, but it's pretty off center, so I don't think this would even have a shot at a 10 at all. But anyway, wanted to pick up a silver Jordan Bone. Like I said, did not have one yet and picked that up for $1. So not too bad of a deal there. And that is really gonna do it for my pickups. Like I said, it was a pretty small show. So, you know, wasn't a ton of dealers there. And some of them were like a lot of vintage stuff. Some of them were majority baseball. So I didn't have a ton of tables to choose from and look at. So that is going to do it for the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this card show video. And like I said, I will have a mail day video coming probably tomorrow. So be on the lookout for that. And I do appreciate you all watching if you have made it this far. And I'll see you guys very soon.